sightless and empty, and the darkness over the abyss.
Okay, stop right there. Stop. We're gonna use that opening 5-second monologue from Mr. Announcer guy there as an example. Okay, because they're trying to make this movie seem and sound smart. Okay, and believe me, you're actually going to be stupider after you finish this film. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. All right, I'm gonna keep this one short because goddamn, I just came home from watching my daughter play volleyball in California. I was gone for a week. I enjoyed it. When I left, in the back of my head, I knew there was 2 movies that I wanted to watch. I didn't want to watch them when I was down there because I just wanted to, be fully aware of them when I did the review. Okay, so I waited a week on this fucking movie. The other movie I'm going to review in the next day or so is Hellbender. Okay, but I thought, no, we'll start with this one because I like a good sci-fi horror movie. Okay, in the last few Russian horror movies and sci-fi movies that I've watched have been fairly decent. So I thought, okay, we'll start with this one, Project Gemini. Whew, well, fuck me, was I wrong. This movie is a joke. All right, now visually, okay, it's fairly decent visually. All right, but it's nothing new. We've seen it all before in a bunch of mid-sized budget sci-fi movies. I mean, spaceships and cool-looking planets and all the other crap that goes with it. All right, but this movie is so stupidly written. Not only is it a ripoff of it's openly ripped off Alien. I mean, a blind person could see that. The second and third act is pretty much just Prometheus and the Alien movie, to be honest with you. It's a joke. And then this terraforming stuff. I mean, I remember back, I can't remember, I think it was the second or third Star Trek motion picture, they had that involved. It's just, whatever. Okay, so it's ripped off a bunch of movies to make this one. That's fine, even though it's not. But it's very unoriginal, all right? But this crew on this spaceship is written so fucking stupidly, you just cannot take them seriously. And then on top of that, they did the same thing in an Italian movie that I did a review for a month ago called The Unkind, where this movie's Russian, okay, but they did this in the Italian movie as well, where they have Italian actors, or in this case Russian actors, and they let them speak English so that their lips match up with the overdubbing. But obviously their English isn't very good. So in order for us to understand it, they bring in voice actors who use their voices over top of the actors in this movie. I don't know what fucking genius comes up with these stupid fucking ideas, okay? Just subtitle the movie, okay? You've already taken an unoriginal, kind of lengthy, boring, dumbass, been done 1,000 times before, pile of shit movie, and just amped it up by 100% with this terrible voiceover acting, which just takes all the emotion out of anything these actors are trying to do. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. So you've already ruined, more so, your piece of shit movie. It's why do they do this? Just subtitle the fucking movie. Yes, I know there's dumbasses out there that can't fucking do 2 things at once. So then just put the closed captions on the screen. I don't know how else to do it. I would 1,000 times or 1,000% want to see subtitles as opposed to having sit through 90 minutes of this dog shit. It just so detracts from the movie. And again, like I said, this is already a poorly written, unoriginal movie. It is. It's. Let me read the synopsis. A sci-fi thriller about a space mission sent to terraform a distant planet. However, the mission encounters something unknown that has its own plan for the planet. Well, listen, first act, we're introduced to these terribly written characters who couldn't pilot a fucking paper airplane, yet somehow we're supposed to believe that they can, first build this terraforming sphere and then take it to a distant planet to terraform this planet because Earth's falling apart due to this plant virus or something that's wiping everyone out. So they zip off in this spaceship and they got hyperdrive or hyperspace, so they punch in the coordinates and they're going to go to this predetermined planet, but the coordinates are punched in wrong, or there's a solar storm, or I can't remember what the fuck happens. It doesn't matter. They end up going to somewhere where they can't even locate themselves on this fucking star map. And they have no way of getting back, but they're going to figure it out. But either way, that's the first act, okay? Along with flashback stories of our scientist who has his own agenda with this sphere and a couple of the other characters that you don't give a flying fuck about. And the second act is this, again, the scientist who's going to terraform this planet anyways, even though they don't know if they can bring Earth people here. They'll figure that out later. And then the sphere creates its own life. And then it starts to go after the fucking people on the ship. That's the second and third act. Will they survive? Who fucking cares? Because you're going to get bored of this movie and want to shut it off after the first 30 minutes. I shut it off. Took me 2 goes to get through this movie. I shut it off at the 30-minute mark just because the fucking voiceover acting is so horrendous. But I thought, no, you've already invested 30 minutes, Myron. Just get through it, and then you can do a review. And here I am. Here I am. Okay? Go on IMDb. It's got a 3.5 out of 10. I can't argue that. Like, the reviews for this movie are terrible. I'm a week behind on it. But, I mean, whatever. I got to agree. This movie is a fucking joke. It's poorly written. Again, visually, it looks nice, okay? I think it had like almost a $7 million budget or something like that. So they use the visuals really well. But I mean, fuck, you can do all that stuff on your home computer nowadays. Like, go to Film Riot's channel on YouTube. I mean, they're banging out stuff like crazy and how to do it. So, I mean, all this spaceship flying, hyperdrive stuff, it doesn't wow me anymore like it used to because it's all been done. And you can do it for like a medium-sized budget what this movie has. So you're not impressing anyone with your special effects and this science, because it's all been done before. And the story is so cliche, and it's been done 1,000 fucking times. Like, there's nothing new here. And then to ruin it with this god-awful fucking English voiceover dubbing. Like, why? Who is the fucking moronic idiot that signs off on this stuff? Just subtitle the fucking movie. Oh, anyways, listen, I've gone on long enough. I don't want to give this movie any more due. Anyways, it's called Project Gemini. It is fucking terrible. If you think I'm over-exaggerating, and I'm going to say the same thing with this movie that I said with the pile of shit fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre that just came out, okay? I had a lot of people, come and defend that movie. I don't care what the fuck you say about it. It's terrible. They've ruined that fucking character. This movie here, okay, I'm going to say this, the same thing I said with Chainsaw. If you've never seen a sci-fi movie before, you'll probably love this movie because you have nothing to reference it to, okay? But if you've seen even, 5 or 6 or a dozen good sci-fi movies, then you know in the first half an hour, this movie is going to be a pile of shit. Let the comment section begin. Listen, 3 out of 5 for me. 3 out of 10 for me. This movie is garbage. But if you think I'm over exaggerating, please just do yourself a favor and go rent it. It's only $5, and then you can see what I'm talking about, and then come back here and let me know what you think, guys. Project Gemini, it's out now. Oh, what a way to come back off a vacation. Anyways, guys, until next time, stay scared.